The man began his journey at dawn, when the grass yet glistened with cold dew and the sky lay pale as untested hope. He carried no wagon, no mule, no companion, only a worn satchel upon his shoulder and the weight of memory within his chest. Once he had been many things: a husband, a father, a man with a homestead marked on a map, and laughter in his doorway. But the winter of sickness had taken more than breath. It had taken voices, warmth, and purpose. When the graves were filled and the house grew silent, the road west called to him, not with promise, but with mercy. They said no man walked the Oregon Trail alone. Wolves prowled, rivers swallowed the unwary, and despair walked faster than any beast. Yet he stepped forward all the same, placing one boot after another, as though each step were a prayer pressed into the earth. At night he slept beneath open stars. He spoke to them softly, telling tales of a little girl who loved wildflowers and a woman who believed every journey had meaning. When hunger bit, he remembered shared meals. When storms rose, he recalled gentle hands. Memory fed him when food ran thin. Along the trail, others passed him, wagons creaking, children waving, preachers warning him to turn back. Some offered bread, some offered pity. He accepted the bread and left the pity on the road behind him. There came a day when his legs failed and he fell upon the dust, breath shallow, heart heavy. As darkness closed in, he whispered not for rescue, but for forgiveness, of himself, for surviving when others did not. Then morning came. A warm wind stirred the grass. Birds sang as though the world had just begun. He rose, surprised to find his strength returned, not to his body, but to his spirit. He understood then, the trail was never meant to be conquered, it was meant to be endured. Months later, he reached the western valleys. He built a small cabin near a river that remembered him. There he planted wildflowers, the kind his daughter loved. Travelers who passed would sometimes see an old man walking the trail's edge, steady and calm, as if guarding it. They would ask, "Why did you walk it alone?" And he would answer softly, "I was not alone. I carried them all the way."